Hi, welcome back. My World 67. This is G-Man, and we haven't done a video in a while. To a little repair video, and so I thought I'd just do one this evening. I've been out in my shop working on my layout during the remodel. I'm going to do an update on that in a few days. Hopefully, we'll have everything not really completed, but everything done and up and running by Christmas Eve. Okay, here we got a Lionel ATS-NF tender, and this tender has been in a box for a while. They hadn't used it much over the last 2 or 3 years, but I like to run a lot of the Lionel tenders because I buy K-line. I like K-line, and I operate K-line with my marks. After all, it's actually a fledgling of the of the Marks Corporation, a combination of Marks and Kuzan, and just a combination there. And so I really like a lot of the K-line stuff. And but anyway, we got this Lionel tender, and it does. I got ready to run it, put some K-line cars behind it on being pulled by a 1666, and it wobbled, and when it would go around a curve, it would fall off the track, and I'm like, what's going on with this thing? So I took it out and looked at it, and I saw the truck was really loose. Well, I took it apart, and this pin right here that holds this truck on, this plastic pin, was held on actually with a rubber band. Let's see if I can get it here. Hold it where you can see it. This plastic pin, get focused on it, was held on with a rubber band. You can still see some of that old rubber band wrapped around there, and that rubber band had deteriorated, and they probably had more than one rubber band wrapped around it. I'd say it was probably more like 2 or 3, or really one big huge rubber band. And they put that around it to keep it from pulling back through the base, as the base of this thing had sometime or another given away. And there's a big old gaping hole in it. And so it won't hold. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make that repair on that. And I'm going to show you how to do that, a quick, easy way to do that. And also, these plastic tenders are really, really light. There's no weight to them at all. And it's better to have a little weight pulling behind the engine when you're pulling cars. That in-between weight makes a big difference. And so what I have here available right now is this piece of aluminum. I don't know whether you can see it or not. My camera's kind of doing its own thing here. Okay, let's try this. And this piece of aluminum. And we're going to glue that right there with some contact cement. A little temporary job, and see how that works. Later on, I might add a little more weight to it and get some more aluminum scrap, or go down and get a piece of steel. Don't live too far from a metal fabrication shop, so might just go get a little piece of steel. They'll probably just give it to me. But anyway, so we're going to do this, so let's get started. Okay, here we go. Hope you can see this okay. Let's set that body over there. We can get our contact cement. First, before we do the weight, we're going to go ahead and take a little of this contact cement, and we're going to put a little bit of it around on the inside of this rim. Get it on there. Get it on there pretty good. And what we're going to do is I've got some washers here, various sizes. We're going to find one that fits right down inside of that hole. That one's just a little bit big, I think. Maybe not. That one will fit, but it's not. I don't think it goes deep enough. Well, yeah, I guess it does. Okay. And we'll put that on, wipe off the excess glue. Get it down in there flush. There we go. So much glue on it now, it makes it slippery. Well, okay. That one doesn't want to go, so let's use this one. We'll put that one right there. Now, the hole is still too big for what we're going to use. And what we're going to use is one of these brads, these paper brads. You see that? Now I have some longer ones, but I don't know where they are right now, so for all purposes we're going to take it and we're going to use this brad. Now I'm putting some more glue on the outside here on the top of this washer because, as I said, the hole is too big with that one washer, and so we're going to take the smaller washer with the smaller hole and we're going to put it right on top of that one. Now they're almost the same identical size. One is just a little bit larger than the other, and it has one has a smaller hole. Okay. Now we've done that. On the bottom side of these, they've got this raised above so that when this is on here, it actually will turn without anything on the frame interfering with the truck. But it's worn quite a bit, which is kind of unusual for a plastic piece to be worn that much. And I don't know why it's worn that much, but it is. And so what we're going to do is I'm thinking we would take another washer and put it on the bottom side to give it a little more height. Make it operate a little smoother. Keep in mind, washers don't weigh much, but these washers, along with that aluminum brace, will give us a nice amount of weight. Okay. Now, I'm going to line these up a little better so that they're more center of the hole. Contact cement dries pretty quickly, but until it actually dries, it allows stuff to kind of move around a little bit. Okay. In the essence of saving time. We're going to go ahead and put a little glue on this chassis. I'll put it on heavy enough that it is spread out when we put that on there. Now, glues and things like that, especially sometimes when you're mounting two different surfaces together, it's better to rough something up a little bit. So this has been roughed up a little bit. I don't know whether you can tell it or not, but we roughed it up a little bit with a grinder. And so now we're going to put it in place. I might go back later and put a screw in it. To help hold it in place, but as I said, I'm thinking right now that this is just temporary to see how it's going to make a difference with the weight. If it works, we'll leave it and we'll make it more permanent. Now what we're going to do also is, because it takes that glue a while to dry, we're going to take some of this black tape and we're going to go around this thing. The tape's thin enough that it will not interfere with the shell going on. So tape kind of wants to fold up on itself tonight, this evening. Okay, let it go right there. That's where it wants to go. All right. Now, while that's setting, we'll take this hitch and we will put it back there. Take just set it on top. Put it down through. Turn this over. I wish I could get a better angle of this with the camera, but we put it down through the hole. That paper bread, and we're going to take this flathead screwdriver, and we're going to spread that thing out down there nice and tight, get it nice and flat. What I do a lot of times, I'll take a smaller screwdriver like this one, put it right in the middle of it, and push them down again. This tape's not wanting to hold. There we go. A little piece of tape on it to hold it. This is just temporary anyway. Once the glue sets, that thing's not going anywhere. And there you have it. Now, look. This will basically never come apart until you get ready to take it apart. Either that or it's got to be abused a little bit to get it to come back out of there. These breads really work well. And I hope you can see it up in there. That bread. It's right there. And there you have it. Snap your body back in place. And you have finished, ready to run tender. Well, that's all for now. As always, I just wanted to do a quick video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. And have a good sorry about that. Have a good day. And as always, happy rails to you. Goodbye.